Hello Scorpio, welcome to your weekly love reading for Tarot. I am the Tarot Muse and I've got all your cards laid out on the table here so that we can dive straight in. I do it this way just so that it allows me just to reflect a little bit deeper on what the situation is about. So, right, coming to the present moment, we have the Temperance card, which is crossed by the Eight of Cups. So it's finding balance and with what's going on at the moment whilst walking away from something. But the balance, finding the balance is not able to happen because of the walking away card. So I asked, what is the balance card about in this relationship for Scorpio? What I'm seeing is the Sun, the World, and the Six of Swords. So it shows me that some kind of happiness has reached some kind of completion or a period of fulfillment. So finding balance with moving away from the happiness that has reached some kind of completion. And then I ask what the moving away card is about. So this card is normally about what happens when we're moving away from periods of struggle. And I'm seeing that it's about moving away from the detachment that has happened within the relationship. So there's some kind of detachment that's happened. And what that can mean, it doesn't have to mean that the relationship is over, but it can mean that there's this relationship is actually in a place of fullness and happiness, and that it's just about moving away from the struggles and the challenges that you're currently facing. So the walking away card, the Eight of Cups, I asked about that. And I get the Strength card, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so it's with regards to this movement, this movement, this painful loss that you're currently going through, the intensity of this painful loss. It's finding the inner strength to move away from it. So I want to go a little bit deeper in and find out what it is that's currently happening at the moment. So I ask what's happening what's happening consciously for you, Scorpio. And I can see we've got the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit card. So that's you, Scorpio. You're the Queen of Cups, or it could be another person, but I suspect that for you it's walking away from something from the happiness and being alone, taking a period of being alone and reflecting. And so for me, I need to know what this walking away is about. And what I'm getting here is Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So there's some kind of apathy that's happened in the relationship, and there's a struggle that's going on right now. And I'm getting a King of Wands here. I'm getting a fire sign, someone who's very passionate and sexual and flamboyant and fun. And so there's some kind of struggle that's happening at the moment. So it can be with your partner, it can be to do with the sexual aspects of the relationship, and it appears that there's some kind of boredom and apathy that's set in. So either that's happening on your side, it could be happening on your partner's side, but you're not able to be fully present within the relationship. And so, as I said, I see there's some kind of walking away from this state that is needing to happen. So I ask what happened in the past, and I've got the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's managing. In the past it was persevering with managing the home. I really feel that this is to do with home, because what's happening here in the unconscious is the King of Pentacles, and in the past we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is the home that you created, that was stable and consistent and had some kind of structure to it, which is now full of conflict and is going through some kind of death. And it's the solution to getting through this is changing your perspective around how it is that you're emotionally approaching this. But yes, in the past I'm seeing stability within the home, and I'm seeing that there was passion as well. And it was, although I'm getting the sense that for some of you it may have been something that you had to work at, like the passion didn't come naturally. I'm also seeing here that perhaps there's some kind of wall around the connection within the relationship, around the passion, and this is what's led to the apathy. Maybe there's no sexual interaction happening at the moment in the relationship, and it's causing conflict. Because these themes of sexuality seem to keep popping up, and Scorpios are notorious for being the most sexual and passionate out of all the signs. It's ruled by Pluto. But coming back to the relationship here, what I'm seeing in the future is this the success with regards to the really working at the pain within the relationship. Like there's some kind of acceptance around what this heartache is that you're going through. And what it does is it allows you to come back to a healthier place as a result of having taken space or taking time out. So you're able to recreate that passion again and that sensuality again, and work at the relationship and help heal it. And what I'm getting here, as I said, what's happening on an unconscious level is with regards to the conflict within the home, it's changing your perspective around how you're approaching it. So perhaps if you're quite stubborn, or perhaps you're disconnecting or shutting off or going cold, it's re-engaging again. Or if the other person is doing it, giving them the space they need, because I do actually see that the other person is not focusing on the relationship. They're not focusing on the troubles that are in the relationship at the moment. They're looking away. They're emotionally undecisive. They're indecisive. And whereas with you, you are experiencing some kind of nostalgia around the love and the abundance that was once there, because right now you're feeling the pain and the loss of the relationship. So it's causing a lot of anxiety, but I do feel like there's some kind of breakthrough that is going to happen. We've got the transformation card and the participation and the creativity, so you'll find new ways to interact with each other that allow for transformation to happen in a creative way, because where the relationship is at right now is it's going through a change. There's new possibilities happening for you. I don't know if you've separated or if you're still together but taking space, perhaps sleeping in separate spaces, or if you've broken up and you're in moving in new directions. I do see that where the relationship is at is it's going through some kind of new beginning, and it's around your independence, and just new possibilities, and the relationship is actually evolving, stepping into a higher place. It's finding new ways to be more evolved in the independence, so that because what I see for the outcome is the Page of Wands, and it's this new passion, this new adventure, this new energy, and I've got the Queen of Wands and the Chariot and the Nine of Cups. So it's telling me that the passion and the power and the happiness around the relationship, the outcome is returning back to that. So just looking at all of this now, I can see, so the walking away again is finding the inner strength to shift and transform this loss that you're feeling right now, this betrayal that you're feeling, and allowing yourself to come back to a place of balance where you can move away from the conflict. And this can only happen, and it's happening right now, through the space or the separation that's happening, where it's slowly coming into your field of awareness, this need to change your perception around how you're approaching it, how you're dealing with it. And again, the walking away from your expectations, and obviously this person or the partner or your marriage will have to do the same thing. They will at some point be going through their own process. And it's around the struggles around the relationship, and possibly to do with sexuality, and making decisions to work with the boredom and the apathy, and so that the love can return. Because there's confusion right now around the relationship and the happiness of the relationship. It's kind of in a place of stalemate, and it's feeling like a burden. But I do get that the Wheel of Fortune is changing, and that there's perseverance that's needed, and yeah, what I'm getting here is the High Priestess, and High Priestess is the card that says you know what the relationship is about. Yes, so again I get the Ace of Wands card, which is it's about sexual passion returning, and I can see that was there in the past, and so I see it returning again in the future, with a little bit of hard work between the two of you coming back together again. Yeah, so he's detached a little bit at the moment. He's surrendered from the pain. I'm assuming he's a he. She could be a she. But that's all going to change, and I see a union happening again. So I've picked some Lenormand cards, and what the cards are saying is it's the cross card, it's the ring card. Let's just get these. Yeah, it's the cross, it's the ring, the paths, the mountain, and the child. So what it's saying is the commitment to the relationship, or you feel some kind of duty or obligation to the relationship, is going through, it's meeting crossroads, and it's a choice is needing to be made. It's meeting obstacles at the moment, and choices need to be made, and so that a new decision can be reached, a new direction. You can move in a new direction, and I can see it's causing a lot of anxiety at the moment. But the final Osho card that I get is breakthrough. So I don't know if you can see that, but this is the card of breakthrough. And so what it means is that there will be some kind of resolution and outcome with all of this that's going on. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that shed some light on your present situation, and if this rings true for you and you'd like to go a little bit deeper, my email address is in the description box, so I can do a private reading for you, and we can explore to the core what's happening specifically for you. And as always, please like and subscribe to my channel, and press the bell so that you get my notifications. And if you'd like to leave a message, I'd love to hear what you think. And last but not least, I'll be here again next week with your next reading, so please do return. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.